Question 18. There's only green pens and blue pens in a box. I'd be tempted to draw the box. Drawn quite badly, but never mind. We have green and we have blue pens in the box. There are two more blue pens than green pens. I don't know how many green pens there are, so I'll call that x. So the blue pens will be x plus 2. And I do like to write the fact that in total there will be 2x plus 2 in the box. Simon is going to take at random 2 pens from the box. The 2 pens he takes of different colours is 8 over 15. I think to myself, with probability, it's either a sample space diagram, that tends to be if I'm rolling 2 dice, or it could be a Venn diagram, that tends to be when they tell me lots of information, and my other option is a tree diagram. So I think this one is a tree diagram. And we can first of all take a green pen or a blue pen. The probability we take a green pen first of all is x out of 2x plus 2. And the probability we take a blue pen is x plus 2 out of 2x plus 2. When I'm drawing probability trees, I just want to do the paths that work. If I've taken a green pen first, then to make sure I take 2 pens of different colours, I then have to take a blue pen. And if I take a blue pen first of all, I then have to take a green pen. If I take a green pen first of all, it doesn't change the amount of blue pens that are in the box. There are still x plus 2 of them in the box. But of course, if I did take a pen, it does affect how many in total are in the box. There used to be 2x plus 2, there's now 2x plus 1. Once again, if I take a blue pen first of all, it doesn't affect how many green pens are in the box, but it does affect how many are in the box in total, 2x plus 1. We now need to remember, when we are going across the page, with probability trees, we times the fractions. X times x, x squared, x times 2, plus 2x. To be safe in my final GCSE exam, I would grid this on the bottom. I'm just going to quickly do it in my head. 2x times 2x is 4x squared. 2x times 1 is 2x plus the 4x gives me plus 6x. And 2 times the 1 is plus 2. And then we'll go across the bottom of this tree diagram. X plus 2 times x, well, x times x is x squared, plus 2x, and that's all over 4x squared, plus 6x. It's the exact same sum on the denominator of this fraction, plus 2. As I go across the page, I times the fractions, and as I go down the page, we always add, and or probability. When you add fractions together, they've got the same common denominator. They're both out of 4x squared plus 6x plus 2. And we just add the top together. X squared plus x squared, we've got 2x squared plus 2x and 2x gives me 4x. And if we read the question, it then tells me some more information. Tells me the probability I take 2 pens of different colours is 8 over 15. Are they really expecting me to be able to solve this without a calculator? It looks very difficult. The difficult bits are the fact they are fractions. I would be tempted to move the denominators over. They were dividing, so all times. 15 lots of 2x squared gives me 30x squared. 15 times 4x gives me 60x. And whilst I'm at it, I'm going to move the bottom part of this fraction over as well, the denominator. 4 times 8 is 32x squared. 8 times 6, 6 eighths are 48, so we've got 48x. And 8 times 2 plus 16. Are they really expecting me to be able to solve this without a calculator? Well, it's a nice quadratic, but quadratics are supposed to equal 0. I've got more x squareds on the right hand side, so it'd be tempting to move everything to the right hand side. 32x squared minus the 30x squared gives me 2x squared. 48x minus the 60x gives me minus 12x. And we've got the plus 16 as well. You could actually make your life a lot easier now by dividing both sides by 2. 0 equals x squared minus 6x. You are allowed to do this because we are dividing the left and right hand side of the fraction of the equation by 2. Minus 6x plus 8. There are 4 ways of solving a quadratic. I could throw it in the calculator, but that won't work because it's a non-calculator exam. I could complete the square. I'm not a massive fan of solving quadratics by completing the square. I could use the quadratic formula. I'm not a big fan of that either. I'm a big fan of thinking, am I able to solve it? Am I able to find the numbers that multiply to 8 and add up to 6? 2 times 4. But hang on, they're supposed to add up to minus 6. Minus 2 times minus 4, and I'll just have a little check. They do multiply to positive 8. So I can now factorize the equation as 0 equals x minus 2 in one bracket, and in the other bracket x minus 4. The question wants me to solve it. I remember a snake says to solve we need to swap the signs. So one possible answer, there are 2 of them. The other possible answer, there are 4 of them.